Hey, MLS Listing subscribers, welcome back to another Vendor Spotlight. We're thrilled today to have Hank Hansen from iHomeFinder. Hank, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, David. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks so much for coming on. We've done this show for the last couple of years now, and I can't believe you guys are actually never been on. We've never actually even done an IDX vendor or product. So this is muchly needed.
I'm really excited to be here and to be doing this and chatting with you and being able to reach out to all your subscribers. It's a
Definitely.
great opportunity to remind people of what we have to offer, and we'll be getting into that in a moment. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And so speaking of that, I'm sure there are some subscribers that maybe don't know, who you guys are or what you guys do. Do you want to go ahead and tell, who is iHomeFinder and what do you guys do?
sure. Yeah. So we're an IDX technology company, real estate technology company, and we've been around for over 20 years. We're one of the pioneers of IDX technology and services for agents and brokers. So for those of you who don't know what IDX is, that stands for Internet Data Exchange. And it's basically just the conduit that is used between the MLS data and an IDX vendor, such as iHomeFinder. That's what that stands for. And then we take that data and we massage it, we work it, and make it available in a consumer-friendly format so that agents and brokers can offer a great search experience on their site with the features that we have. And we do a lot more with all that data as well. And we'll be talking about that in a moment. But that's sort of a background of who we are and what we do. And we have trusted relationships with hundreds of MLSs across US and Canada and some other areas. And MLS Listings is we've had a partnership with them. We've been a technology provider for the subscribers for a number of years now. So, and actually, I started in sales a very long time ago in iHomeFinder, and I remember speaking with lots and lots of MLS Listings subscribers and having great conversations and talking about how we can help them, grow their business.
Definitely, definitely. And yeah, we should point out, the data, we're sending you guys the data, and then obviously you guys soup it up and make it nice and have the customization and all that. But this is for our agent, this is live data, right? We're sending it, so it's reliable data, it's fresh and it's accurate and it's up to the minute pretty much. Because that data feed is always going right to you and to those sites, right?
That's right.
So for agents who maybe are unaware of the IDX, like I'm glad you mentioned that Internet Data Exchange. That's kind of how it works, right? We have all the data, and we flip that switch, send it to iHomeFinder, and from there you got their great products and everything. So now, Hank, this page is in for our subscribers. Where do you find this first off? Well, we've got this right in our product store. So
Yeah.
on our homepage, you go to the product store and you can see those IDX products. You click on that, and it's going to take you to that landing page for iHomeFinder where they can, obviously sign up and learn a lot about it. What's the difference? Because I know you guys have obviously your own website. What's
Yeah.
the difference between our subscribers coming in and signing up through us for you guys
Right.
rather than going to your website?
Right. Why does the product store exist? So
Yeah,
for MLS listing subscribers, yeah. So the great thing is it's all the same features that you would get signing up directly with iHomeFinder, but the benefit to you as subscribers is you get discounted pricing. You don't pay a setup fee, and you get reduced monthly fees. And it's important to know that it's a month-to-month contract. There's no annual commitment, so you can cancel at any time. But that's the main value is that that savings. So it's through our relationship with MLS Listings that we're so happy to have
great.
and make available through the store. So we can probably might as well touch on it now.
Sure.
I'm just gonna, later on we'll talk about just the general things that you can expect as far as features and benefits. But we have a great webinar that we recorded recently specifically for MLS Listings subscribers, and you can watch a recording of that webinar on the store. So I would encourage everybody to go ahead and check that out if you're interested in more about what we talk about here today. And you can also sign up for request a demo with one of our sales teams members. They will be happy to give you a personal demo. You can do that right in the store also. So it's a good
Very
place to
nice.
know about. I know we're putting it up on the screen here, how to get there.
Definitely.
And we'll make sure we'll cover that again towards the end in case
Oh
anybody
yeah,
needs.
for sure. And Hank, so let's say I'm an agent, And I already, obviously you guys do your own, IDX websites. Well, I'm an agent and I love my own site. I've got it, but I want to use you guys. Can that happen if I already have my own website? Can I still use you
Absolutely.
guys?
Yeah, and what's really cool is we just launched a whole new integration process that's a lot simpler, and it allows you to put our service on any IDX, or I'm sorry, any website platform. So it could be WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, you name it, or custom sites. And the really nice thing is there's no subdomains or framing required, which is really helpful and beneficial for SEO. So all the search engine indexing of that listings, the IDX listings content on your site, that's all attributed to your domain. So
Okay.
really,
Yeah,
really good benefit.
gotcha. Is this something that agents and brokers can do themselves?
It depends. They should have, in order to do it themselves, they would need to have some pretty good web technology skills.
Gotcha.
So unless that's you, you should probably just get a web developer to help you out. It won't take long. It won't be a big, long, drawn out process. And our support team here can help them as well. But
Sure.
this new integration process sure does make it a lot faster and easier. And then also, if you maybe you're considering getting a website, you don't already have one, you don't want to add it to our site, or add it to our service to your site, you can get a hosted website with us. So those can be up and running very quickly. And everything is just built in, ready to go. You apply your branding, you can customize, the main featured images on the homepage, things like that. And so those sites are a great option, especially if you compare that to what you would pay to contract a web developer,
Right.
web designer, build out a custom site. That gets pricey and it takes a while. So these are really fast, cost-effective solution.
Gotcha. Nice. And so, as we kind of get into, Hank, maybe some of the benefits and features of your site, the one thing agents are always going to, look at this as is, how does this help me? How does your products and services help me
Right.
compete against the big boys, the Zillow, right, competitor?
Right. And we'll get to that in a moment. But just to touch on the real main features that we have, of course, we have the IDX property search, and we put a lot of effort into making sure that provides an experience that consumers out there are used to. So we all know about the big search portals, like you just mentioned. Consumers are used to using that type of search experience, and when you see ours, and especially if you check out the webinar recording that we did, we go through that in quite a bit of detail, why it's so important to have the type of experience that we offer, because people can come to your site and not feel like they have to learn a whole new way of searching. It's very familiar, and because it's map oriented, our premium plans and our premium plus CRM plans, we have a few different plans, include our map search experience. So that is really, helpful for people who are relocating. There's a lot of that happening right now, of course, with more working at home. People are relocating, so they may not know the geography. So a map search experience is the way to go to make sure you're helping out people as much as possible. And it just by its nature of a map experience, it exposes more listings than like a form-based search.
Right. Yeah, we always, the map search is always big. We always kind of, when we're in, from a training perspective, and it's something I think just agents are comfortable using and accustomed to using, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'd urge everybody to get that type of experience on their site. Unless you're really, really just getting started, then our standard plans provide a different type of search experience. But we definitely recommend that people get the premium map search experience. It actually generates, we looked at all of our clients' activity and just did some analysis and found that clients using our map search experience got 50% more leads and 30% more listing views compared to a form type of search. So
Gotcha.
definitely makes a difference.
Gotcha. It kind of leads into, lead generation is kind of the name of the game. And,
Yeah.
I guess I'll let you take it kind of, how does, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So property search. So in a nutshell, there's four main benefits. You could sort of categorize everything that we do. We help you attract new prospects, bring in leads with multiple lead capture features, and we help you close clients with a lot of different types of nurturing campaigns and content in those campaigns that's relevant, not just generic content, but it's extremely relevant market-related information that we customize. So we use AI and a bunch of other things to populate these custom email, and they include text messages as well. And so we help you close clients with all this content. You're really going to stand out from the pack with this type of content going out all the time. And there's actually even follow-up campaigns. So if somebody comes in as a new lead, they instantly fall into these follow-up campaigns and immediately start engaging, because we're sending text messages and we're sending email messages right away as soon as they come in. And as a lot of agents and brokers probably know, the response time is so important for increasing your conversion rates. You can't let a new lead sit there for a day before you follow up. You gotta respond right away. There's a bunch of reports that support this, and we share those in the webinar recording that you can check out. But suffice it to say, you won't have that problem with our service. You're going to be sending these really important immediate follow-ups right away with engaging content that's related to what people are interested in. And then we help you build repeat business with content that's appropriate for somebody you may have already closed. You want to invite somebody to work with you again down the road. Right. So we have content that's appropriate for that.
Nice. So you hit it on the head when you said, standing out. We're differentiating yourself in this market, and this has been a tough market, low inventory. Yeah. And that's kind of why we have this show, right? Is we've got these great vendors like yourself and iHomeFinder with these products and services. Yeah. And if you want to stand out and you want to compete with these guys like Zillow, and you really do need to take advantage of these kind of products.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so important to just be on top of new leads that come in and get them the right content. Because, digital marketing, which is what this is all about, is about getting the right content to the right people at the right time. And, the days of one size fits all nurture campaigns, generic drip campaigns, right, it's not very effective. People just tune out instantly. They're less interested in learning about how to clean their gutters than they are about what's happening in the market and what's going to help them, complete their next transaction, whether they're buying or selling.
Right. So I guess for a call to action here, first thing you mentioned, so you guys have a demo on your, that they can watch, obviously, and as well as a webinar you mentioned as well.
Yeah, we did a webinar specifically for MLS Listings subscribers not too long ago, and you can watch that on the product store. We have a link to watch that recording right there.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah. And so we get into all these different features that support these key things of attracting new prospects, bringing in leads, closing clients, and building repeat business. We have a really great presentation in there. It takes about an hour to watch the whole thing, but it's definitely worth it. And of course, you can come back and pick it up if you had to drop off. But yeah, it's just there's so much that our accounts do beyond property search, and it's too much to cover here. But we want to make sure people know that resource is there to check it out and to even get a demo with our team.
Yeah, that's what we're really about, is highlighting it. And then, hey, hopefully agents, subscribers out there watching it, again, I'll make sure everyone knows where it's at. And that is our product store. So from the pro homepage, hit that store, you're right on. It's IDX products. And once you click on it, first thing it's going to be the landing page for iHomeFinder. And it's actually got there, you can read up on all the benefits like you've been mentioning, from property search, lead generation, the demos on there, the webinar link, pretty much everything right there. So all they got to do is just go there. That's step number one. Yeah. And then take advantage. So, Hank, I'll leave you with the last word here. Anything you want to say before we sign off here?
No, just make sure everybody knows how to get to that store, and all the resources that are there to learn more about what we have to offer. And you can get started very quickly. Our team is ready to help you. I think you can, if you can't chat, you can definitely contact them there on the site.
You can chat. I actually went on. Yeah,
I think the chat's there. Yeah. So we have lots of different ways to reach out and raise your hand if you have any questions. We also know that it's important for agents and brokers to have the right search criteria available for what they might be. Maybe they have a niche and they want to focus on that. We have features that allow you to build out saved searches. We call them markets, and present all those listings on your site for any criteria you choose: location, price range, things like that. You can set up as many of those as you want, show them on your website, and you can even drive traffic to those report pages. People are always asking us, well, what can I do on social media to help, expand my sphere of influence?
Sure.
It's a great way to do it, is to drive traffic to these different report pages that you can very quickly build. They live on your site. Share links to them from your social media channels, whatever other channels that you might be using. So there's all kinds of great content to engage people and get them to connect with you.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I shouldn't forget one more thing. Sorry, David.
Oh, sure.
We have a mobile app for agents. So
Oh, okay.
all this activity that's happening on your site and what your different leads are doing, you can see all that information right on your phone or tablet. So that comes with our agent plans as well.
Gotcha. They can download that just on the App Store.
Yeah, they can download it, Android and iPhone, iOS, and it just puts everything right at your fingertips. You don't have to log in or anything, and you can really work your leads effectively that way, because you can really prepare for like your next phone call. You can see, oh, okay, well, I'm speaking with John Doe at 3 o'clock. Let me see what John Doe's been looking at. Let me see if I can, toss some things out his way that I know he's going to be interested in. So it really just allows you to keep your fingertip on the pulse of everything. And then our agent CRM options add even more features. We built out this agent CRM to really address what we thought was a sweet spot that was kind of missing. A lot of CRMs that are out there have a whole bunch of features, but only a small portion of those people tend to use every day. We really focused on the things that are really going to help you optimize your time and understand what's your next move. What do you need to do today, next week, next month? It'll sync with your calendar, all kinds of great stuff. And once again, too much to talk about here.
No,
Get to the store and check out the webinar.
Yes, go to the store. I've watched it. It's great. You guys have some great products and features. So I hope our subscribers go and take advantage of that. Really, like we said, separate themselves in this market, differentiate yourselves. You can get hyper local if you want, like you had mentioned, and it's great. So Hank, I want to thank you for coming on. And I tell you what, let's have you back. If you guys have anything new to talk about, we'd love to have you back.
I can't tell you. There's so much happening right now. We're so excited. We got so many things cooking, and we will have more to talk about, within a few months. So I would love that. So let's plan on it, David.
That's beautiful. All right, agent subscribers. Hey, stay tuned. Hank's going to be back. iHomeFinder's going to be back, and stay tuned for our next vendor spotlight. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, David.
Thanks.
Make sure to check out our pro support page for additional videos on a full range of topics. And don't forget to click that subscribe button on our MLS Listings YouTube page.